Originally, the Swan Tavern, a frame building dating to the 1760s, stood on this site. Taverns provided food, lodging, and gathering space for locals and visitors to the nearby courthouse during the 18th and early 19th centuries. During the American Revolution, visitors to the tavern likely included members of the Virginia House of Delegates who, due to fear of British attack, had moved to Charlottesville from the capital in Richmond, along with Governor Thomas Jefferson. Among these legislators were three signers of the Declaration of Independence: Richard Henry Lee, Thomas Nelson, and Benjamin Harrison. Also present was Patrick Henry, who had given his famous "Give me liberty or give me death" speech in Richmond prior to the start of the war. The Paul Revere of Virginia, Jack Jewett, lived and worked at the Swan Tavern, which was run by his family. Jewett was visiting nearby Louisa County, where he witnessed mounted British troops led by Lieutenant Colonel Tarleton on their way to Charlottesville, intending to capture Jefferson. Jewett rode to warn the future president of the approaching enemy, notifying local residents along the way. Jewett took the old three-notched road, a backwoods path, traveling nearly 50 miles. In the end, only 7 delegates were captured by Tarleton, and his real target, Jefferson, had fled to Poplar Forest, his country home near Lynchburg. The Swan Tavern was demolished during the 1830s and replaced by the current brick structure, which has housed the Redland Club, a private organization for male lawyers, since 1905. There has been some speculation over the years whether Jack Jewett Sr. or Jack Jewett Jr. made the famous ride, or whether or not another local man, Christopher Hudson, could be responsible for first warning Jefferson of the danger. Nonetheless, the ride was real, and Jack Jewett has become a celebrated hero. A school, as well as the local chapter of the DAR, is named for him, and there are plaques dedicated to him at the Redland Club and at Monticello. If you walk over to Market Street near the parking garage, you will see a sign about another tavern, the Stone Tavern, which hosted a later event, the return of Meriwether Lewis after the successful completion of the Lewis and Clark expedition to the West. I'm Kay Slaughter, a retired attorney, a history buff, and a former Charlottesville mayor.